Hi everybody, I am here working on my TRX4 Bronco. I'm retrofitting the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited body on it. This is the 12.3 inch chassis, and this Wrangler body has been a little challenging, but I've come up with a couple solutions that I wanted to share that I think are going to work out for me. So if you've been watching some of my other videos, you'll know that the first problem I encountered was dealing with this body gap that exists between the bottom of the doors and the rock rail. And this gap, it's about big enough to fit my finger in there, and you can see some of the inside pieces of the car, which just really subtracts from that scale look. And what I've discovered is that if I take the rock rail and if I mount it upside down, then the rock rail will hide a lot of that gap, and especially on this side, because this side has that bright blue ESC, and it still kind of peeks through down there, but I think once this has a coat of paint on it, it's going to do a pretty good job of concealing those electronics. Now, of course, when you flip the rock rail upside down, you are essentially losing the function of the rock rail, and you end up with these basically, these steps, which are going to get hung up on rocks, not what you want with a rock crawler. So my solution for that, I'm going to create a piece of plastic that I could extend from this mounting point to here to make a sort of slider across the bottom of these mounting brackets. And I think that will help alleviate that problem of having the car get hung up on rocks or obstacles. Now, this kit also comes with a front bumper and a rear bumper, and getting these pieces to fit on is not the easiest thing, and I'll show you where I'm at with that. Here's what I've come up with for the rear bumper. I've cut it down, I've trimmed it, all according to the cut lines, and I think what I'm going to do is, well, what I've already done is drill a hole from the top of the bumper through the bumper that's attached to the Jeep body, and then out the bottom here. And when I clean this up, eventually I'm going to put a little nut on there to hold it all together. So I still have to put the screw in on the other side. I've drilled the hole here, and I think that will secure it pretty good. Of course, I have to disassemble this all to paint it, which is why it's half assembled and half unassembled. Now for the front, I know that a lot of people don't even put these plastic bumpers on, and I'll eventually be taking mine off when it's replaced with a metal bull bar or some alternative, but for now, I'd like to go ahead and finish it off and try to recreate that genuine Jeep Sahara Unlimited look. So what I've done is the main Lexan body comes with these little outshoots of plastic here, and I went ahead and drilled little holes in those, and I've drilled holes that align with them on this front bumper piece. So I will run screws through that to secure it. It may need a nut on the other side, but I'm going to go ahead and pull everything apart, tape it up, and paint it. I think I'm going to go with a red and black combination. And then I'm going to put everything together, and I'll be sharing that with you in my next video. So until then, like, subscribe, and keep those cars rolling.